around to text me, tell me that wasn't supposed to go live until 1:50, so we might have to make a little adjustment here on our screen here in just a second.
See, that's off the plate there. That's a tough pitch right there.
Yeah,
and if he's gonna give that to that lefty, Cooper can get it. It's gonna be a good night. But the batter's got to adjust to it and move up and be ready for it.
2-2 here. Carter Markentale
Good. Come
puts
on,
that one in play.
Good job.
It's going to score Cooper Scott, make it 1-0 Menard. The Eagles on the fielder's choice there by Markentale, so 2 outs. And Drake Aldridge up the bat.
I like to see the guys coming out of the dugout congratulating him on that because that's a good baseball play, a good situational hitting right there.
One thing I need to learn on these broadcasts, I gotta talk to Coach Jordan and make sure that we have our times, since this one started a little early, which, I mean, I don't blame him. Ball 1. But we might miss this first inning on our broadcast, unfortunately. Let's see here. Danny's going to text me, let me know how to get through this. Ball 2.
Well, the guys staying away from him, so the guys need to make sure they got their toes on that white line and make him beat you inside.
It's a shot there by Drake, but that's going to be Riverside Hospital foul ball. Okay, so Drake Aldridge now with a 2-2 count. You're watching Holy Savior Menard Baseball on 446 Sports. I think our live stream just started. We got a little earlier start. We're in the bottom of the first inning with your Eagles leading 1-0 over the visiting Iowa Yellow Jackets. Drake Aldridge up the bat. Puts the ball in play there.
Get down the line, Drake. Let's go. Great throw.
Good play there by the shortstop there, which is Lucas Alexander. We're going to take this break, and we'll be right back. You're watching 446 Sports.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, Apparel and Promotions in Pineville.
And welcome back to Eagles Nest here in the top of the second inning with your catcher, number 24, which is Hayden LeBleu, leadoff batter right now. And Tyler Laverne is in your X mark on deck circle. Cooper Scott pitching. First pitch, strike right down the middle. Good pitch there, Coop.
Good. Way to get ahead, Coop. Stay ahead. Work ahead. Get soft contact. That's the key to good baseball. Spot.
Ooh, I like that one too, Coach. But hey, we don't get them all. We don't get them all. So, another ball there, still close. But
I like the Coop's working fast, getting a good rhythm, and keeps your defense involved in the game.
3-1 now from Cooper Scott. Oh, 2-2. Okay, I'm sorry. Good job there.
Don't overthrow there, Coop. All right, let's come get him right here, Coop.
Okay, so I just checked on my phone, and we are live, so it's great. Thank you, everybody, for watching Menard Eagle Baseball on 446 Sports. Good pitch there. Sabine State Bank strikeout for Cooper Scott.
Good spot, Coop.
First one of the game for Coop. And now up to bat is number 1, Tyler Laverne. And number 6, Dennison, is an X mark on deck circle. So I'm Nick Magnano. He's Coach Waylon LaRue. And he's filling in for Danny Clear, who was here for the first game. Appreciate it's a shot going through. Gavin's there. Let's see what he could do on the throw. He's safe.
That's a good call. He beat it out.
Yeah.
Good play, Gavin. Way to get that in the hole and give us a chance at it.
Yep, that's all you can ask for is, sometimes you have to tip your cap, huh, Coach? Because good baseball there. It's number 6, Dennison, with Dupree in your X mark on deck circle. So see if we can't bounce back here, Coop, and try to maybe turn a double play here.
Yeah.
Ball 1 outside there.
Yeah, the goal here, stay down in the zone and give us a ground ball, and we can get back in the dugout and get on them sticks.
The shot there. See what happens here. So Case Butterfield gets it back into Gavin Hilton. So just station to station baseball here from Mile Way. So still one out.
That was a great job of hitting. The kid just took it, went with the pitch, and drove it in the right field. But I'd rather them do that than give them free walks. Make them get 3 hits in a row to beat you. So
that's correct. So Dupree up to bat now with Reggie Ball in the X mark on deck circle.
we're still just a ground ball away from getting out of here.
Good pitch there.
Good work, Coop.
You know, one thing, Coach Jordan, I know he's one of the hosts of this tournament, but he's not one of those hosts that's going to give his boys. Oh,
got him. Oh, that's an early two call early there, Blue.
We'll see.
Ben Wade is aggressive, and that keeps them on their toes.
Yeah.
That's one of those situations. I said that the umpire needs to let that play out. He's anticipating, if you ask me, a little bit there, but it's
Riverside Hospital foul ball off the field house there. Now it's 1-2. I know the home plate umpire has a lot to do, but why does the home plate umpire not get that call, Coach? I mean, he has the angle. To me, I guess you come to him for the appeal if there's an appeal, huh?
Yeah. That's the 3-man crew right there is really ideal. But cost of umpires and everything, 2-man crews is kind of the way it goes. Roll it,
might double it up here.
Come on.
Oh. Job by Drake there. Did get the lead runner.
Yep.
Cooper Scott to Nate Bilbo there. So that's a 1 to 5. Yep.
1 to 5.
Fielder's choice there. So we got 15. Here is Reggie Ball up to bat. He's your number 8 hitter to this evening. Good pitch there, Coop. Strike 1. And
Reggie Ball. That's you know how much I like to cook and do all that, Nick. That's a great season. Have a Ball's fried chicken place down in Lake Charles area, and I wonder if he's kin to. I wonder if that's part of the same family here.
So you know me, Coach. I like me some fried chicken. So that's a place I need to.
Yeah, but Mr. Reggie makes a seasoning that's really good. He has his own all-purpose seasoning, and that's kind of, I hadn't heard that name in a long time.
Speaking of fried food, that fried fish was phenomenal. You guys did a great job. Coach LaRue is also part of the porch crew that provides food for us every game, and man, we've been very grateful. Oh, there's a shot there to Gavin. See what Gavin does. Gavin's going to flip it to Cohen there. So we got a 6-4 put out there.
Put out, and we get back in the dugout. Good job, Coop.
That's it. So we're gonna switch inning. We're gonna switch here to the bottom of the second inning. You're watching 446 Sports. And we're back at Eagles Nest here with Case Butterfield up to bat. And Ben Wade and your X mark on deck circle. Ball one there to Case. Bottom of second inning.
Looks like the wind's picking up a little, Nick. I can see the.
Ooh, called that one a strike. 1-1.
Yeah, he's living on that outside corner. No, umpire's giving it to him, so we just need to move up in the box and be ready to hit it that way.
First game, the wind was blowing like that too, Coach. You guys just probably couldn't tell being on the porch over there, but yeah, that wind's been blowing pretty good from out to right field or to the right foul pole there. It's northwest wind here. 2-1 pitch. 2-2 now the Case. Something, Coach, we talked about, Danny was talking about on the earlier broadcast, was just how that last game, hopefully it'll build momentum for the bats.
Yeah, hopefully it does. We need some success hitting the baseball. All that stuff comes in bunches, and it's kind of contagious. So that's why baseball is the game. It's a streaky game.
Yeah.
It's a confidence game for sure.
2-2 here. Riverside Hospital foul ball there.
So I hope the kids can get back to the dugout and talk about what this pitcher. He's attacking them on the outside edge. He's not really busting them in much at all. So hopefully they can make that adjustment and get us some line drives. There you go, Case.
Get
Just
down
like
ball.
that, Case. Come on, get down ball. Oh, foul ball. Good job of hitting there, Case. Stay on it and drive it middle away.
Got our Danny Clear listening in and giving me some instructions on the volumes here. So appreciate Danny doing that. Danny's going back to the river, right just on the south side of the dam. Oh, get down, ball. Get over there, ball.
I think that's down. Get there, ball. Good job.
That's a good base hit there by Case Butterfield. Good start. Way to lead off here.
Case worked that to a 3-2 count and got a pitch he could handle and didn't hit it. He's hit some balls harder. He squared some balls up early this year and hadn't got any to. He hit them right at some people. So it kind of hopefully equals out and you get those little end of the bat hits there. But we'll take it any way we can.
That's right. Ben Wade up the bat now with Nate Bilbo and your X mark on deck circle. Yeah, Danny's going back. Oh, a great bunt there by Ben.
Get down.
Good job, Ben. Gosh, that is so valuable. What a great job there. That was kind of Milazzo-esque. That was one of the things Milazzo was known for too until last year. He was known for getting that sacrifice over. But a game like this, Coach, I think that's going to be critical. Wind blowing like it is. It's cold. Two good pitchers. That's the way you manufacture runs.
Definitely. We just need to just drive him in now.
Boy, he's giving that outside, isn't he?
He's giving that what we like to call the river there between the edge of the plate and the left-handed batter's box. He's definitely giving them that little lane there. So that's a good pitch there.
Call that one low. Call that one low.
This kid's doing a good job working in and out, man. He really is. So
yeah.
you got as a hitter, you got to know you got to think your way through some stuff.
And they're defending D5 non-select champs.
Division two non-select.
That's right, Division 2. That's right. Yes. Weston was Division 5. So
I always on the outskirts of Lake Charles there really has a great school and is really good athletic programs. I know last year, look at good hit there, Nate.
Good job there. Boy, Case
had to hold up a
yes,
little bit.
He did.
He wasn't sure, and it's rather be safe than sorry there. But that was a well-struck ball by Nate.
Yes, excellent job there. So 2 hits in this inning, and split by a sacrifice bunt by Ben Wade. So Jaden Williams up to bat now with Gavin Hilton, your X mark on deck circle. You can see across. You have Case Butterfield at third base and Nate Bilbo at first base, and see if we can't get Case in here. But no, Danny's on his way back to there's a river that comes off the dam at Toledo Bend. Got Nate stealing there, taking second base.
A little defensive indifference. He kind of let him go there. Big spot right here, Jaden. Let's just relax and try to do a job right here. Get us another run home. Good hit.
That's going to probably
down 2. Come on. Let's go, Nate. Get down, Nate.
Good work there, boys. Good work there. That's now Case Butterfield on the sacrifice. Oh, it got down. Okay.
Yeah, it got down.
I'm changing.
Got down.
I'm changing the outs here. So that's the netting we were talking about here.
No, that was a good job. James just stayed with that ball, didn't try to do too much, and just hit it where it comes from. Man, that's a great job of staying gap to gap. It's like what we like to call that as coaches.
Excellent piece of hitting there, Gavin Hilton.
Same thing right here.
See what happens here. See the catch here. Nate Bilbo tagging up. That's going to be number 3. 2 of the inning, third run of the game for your Eagles. Now lead 3-0 with the runner on first base, 2 outs. Got Jaden Williams on first base, who had the RBI single right before that. Now leadoff batter Cooper Scott back up here with Colin LaRue in the X mark on deck circle.
This is a situation where I like the run right there. Coach
Good job.
Marks. Good job, Coach Marks. I was about to say it, but I didn't want to tip anybody off. Situation, you got your leadoff up and try to steal that base, get somebody in scoring position. If he gets thrown out, you got your leadoff up to start the next inning.
Good information there, Coach. So Cooper Scott here. The pitch.
Good job. Right at him.
Unfortunate there, but
Yep.
that's part of it.
That's
so
okay. Way to square it up, too. Just keep squaring them up. They'll fall.
But your Eagles get 2 runs in the bottom of the second inning, and you're watching 446 Sports.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hall. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hall at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
So, Coach, there's a change in baseball this year that kind of caught the coaches by surprise, and this is the minute and 20 seconds between innings. So talk to me about that a little bit.
Yeah, that's a new rule this year that they kind of enacted to speed up the game a little bit. It's everybody's trying to, I guess, get home earlier if that makes any sense. But minute 20 is pretty short. I know some coaches like it, some coaches don't. I think it's going to be definitely a hot topic among the high school baseball coaches I talk with, and I think everybody's adjusting, but that's a pretty quick little turnaround.
Yeah, number 2 is your pitcher, Tyler Dartez, up to bat. Ball there from Cooper Scott.
It must have been up a little bit. That looked really good.
I'm sorry, this is Weston Leonard. Excuse me,
Yeah,
Western Leonard.
Yeah,
Western Leonard. I'm sorry, with Lucas Alexander.
Sloan Park gives a little delayed strike call.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about the other day. Just
there we go. They're a little quicker. I like it.
Well, he gave River on that one. So
He did.
He's consistent. That's all we can ask for.
And look, Coop's working fast, which I like, and get in there and go. Oh, Coop's going to dig and going a little bit more, a little bit too much that time.
Well, once again, not mad about that one. If he goes after it, worst case, he's probably hitting it back right to Coop. 2-2 pitch. Got him.
Good job.
Sabine State Bank strikeout there by Cooper Scott. What a way to start the top of this third inning. But good work there. But, yeah, we were talking about yesterday, you and I were talking about and said how in college there's a 2 minutes between. So, and for a broadcast, for an announcer, it's kind of tough, with that minute and 20 seconds between. But it does get us home earlier.
I think the biggest complaint I'm hearing is, you got a lot of just properly warming up the pitcher. And,
yes.
Making sure they're properly warmed up. And, a lot of times in That's a foul ball and get out of here.
Yep,
But, you
Riverside Hospital foul ball there.
A lot of times in college, college does 2 minutes and their pitchers don't hit. You know what I mean? A lot of
Right.
times you got a kid that's hitting and he's the third out. And if he's the pitcher, he's got to go. I know you pick them up and all that, but I think 2 minutes would definitely. If college can do 2 minutes, I don't see why high school can't do 2 minutes also.
Gotcha. So we have number 13 here, who is 13 is Alexander. Must have been a little inside, I guess.
Got a 1-1 count.
Yeah, Tyler Dartez in the X mark on deck circle. Good pitch there by Coop. Strike 2. 2-2 now.
Coop's living in that river, and he's doing a great job of it. Caught a high pitch there.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
No.
What's Cooper's speed on his fastball, you think?
It's kind of hard. Good job. Get there, Gav.
See if Gavin get this one.
Play through it.
Field.
Good play.
Good work
Gav.
there by Gav. So that's a 6-3 put out there for your second out of the inning. So good work there. Number 12, we have Dartez up to bat with Cabello on the X mark on deck circle.
I really don't know Coop's velo. It's fast enough, hard enough. I can tell you that. It's one of the things that gets overlooked a lot is working down the zone and hitting those spots is a big part of what we do.
Like that right there?
Like that right there. If you can stay right there, I don't care if you throw 90 or 78. That's a tough pitch to hit. That's a good spot. Now he's working his way in. What I like is how fast Coop is working. That's one thing I know me and Cohen talk a lot about, the work fast, getting a rhythm. Good pitch. Get there, Gav. Good. Oh, unfortunate. Tough hop. That's the ball you want. And Gavin's upset. It's one of those things that got to kind of make that play. But you know what? That's just pick your teammates up and spit it out and be ready for the next one. Because the ball will find you again.
Well, something else too, Coach, is that ball was right over second base. Yeah. So you had to worry about his footwork around second base. So, shot here.
Hit and run action. Oh.
Thought that might have held up enough for Jaden, but not. But Cabello with the single now, which puts Dartez on second base. So Coop in a little jam here, but hey, he was in a jam earlier and worked his way out of it.
That's good coaching there. Coop's around the zone and around the plate. So Coach Hennigan there put on a hit and run, and it worked the way it's supposed to.
The Blue up to bat now with Laverne in your X mark on deck circle. 2 outs still. Top of the third inning. Ball 1 there. And one thing Danny always mentions, and I mean I think is very impressive as well, is that Coach Jordan allows Ben to call the game. I mean, I'm sure they talk about different things, but to have that confidence in your catchers.
Yeah, that's he does, and me and Coach Marks actually had a conversation earlier. They changed the rule to where you can actually have communication between the dugout and the catcher this year, and I know several teams have what they call pitch comm.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically, I'm not very familiar with it. I'm going to get familiar with it because basically it's almost like a walkie-talkie system where you have a earpiece in the catcher and the coach can call pitches, communicate with the dugout.
4-pitch walk there for Coop. So that's a
deep breath, settle in here, Coop, and
a good team like this, and we'll have a utility runner coming in. Number 4 is a utility runner, which is Hayden Hightower.
He's coming in. LeBlue's the catcher, so that's a courtesy runner.
Courtesy runner. I call utility, but courtesy runner. I'm sorry. So bases loaded here. 2 outs. So let's just focus on the guy at the plate, which is Laverne. Let's just focus on him, see if we can't get him out.
I think Laverne hit a backside single last time up, so hopefully we can see if he's got that same approach and roll us a ground ball, and we'll get out of this one too.
So you got Dartez on third, Cabello on second. The pitch. Ben trying to back pick.
Ben trying to sneak us an out there, which I like the aggressiveness, and I don't know who likes that more, him or Drake. I've coached these boys since they were 8 years old, and they love to throw it around. There it is. Roll it. Come on, Gav.
Good work there.
Oh, it was 2 outs. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Look at me. What am I talking about rolling it here for? Good Lord, I'm getting too excited in it. Good
So
play.
Gavin Hill to Drake Aldridge there, 6-3 to finish off the inning there for your Menard Eagles. You're watching 446 Sports.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
And we're back at Eagles Nest here with your Holy Savior Menard. Eagles leading 3-0 in the bottom of the third inning over the Iowa Yellow Jackets. So Cohen LaRue up to bat with Carter Marcantel and the X mark on deck circle. Ball one there from D'Artez. D'Artez is a battler coach. He's competing in
Yes, he is. He works fast too.
Do you know how many seniors they lost from last year, Coach? I mean,
I do not.
Yeah,
they were a solid team, and like I said, they made a state championship.
yeah, I did ask for a good story. Ball three, good out of there. I did ask for a good story from the whole dugout about Coach Drew Scully, and they really didn't have many, but one was the first practice he showed up. Oh, is that a strike? With a 3-1 now, with a SpongeBob SquarePants backpack. First practice of being assistant coach at Iowa. Riverside Hospital foul ball. There's 3-2 now. D'Artez has worked his way back from 3-0 to 3-2. So, but I asked him. He was on the show last week and asked him where the ring was, and he said the first one. Ooh, good out of there, LaRue. His dad teach him that or his mom? Because that was close, Coach.
That's way too close.
Carter Marcantel up the bat with Drake Aldridge, your cleanup hitter, next mark on deck circle. Going LaRue on first base. Get that up on the flexi score. But, yeah, he said he's got a rule. First state championship he's putting away, Coach Drew Scully. And he said second one he's going to wear. So I'd like.
Well, that's a tough thing. I can tell you what, it's a, to win a state championship is a big deal. It's hard to get back there too.
Yeah, I told him, I said, you bring that sucker up here, I'll wear it. So, but hopefully these Eagles will put one on his hand.
Speaking of state championships, I guess I need to give a shout out to my Zawali Hawks, hometown. Me and my wife and a lot of family from Zawali, and they won their 17th state championship last night.
Yeah, that's good
Basketball.
stuff. Yeah, no, the March Madness down there at Hammond America, they've been hosting that for a number of years and do a really good job with it. They also hosted the Sugar Bowl Classic, which was a soccer state championships, and a couple weeks back. Oh, LaRue's off. Got to get back.
Yeah, a little hit and run action there.
Marcantel flies out to center fielder there for the first out of the inning, so LaRue's going to work his way back to first.
Like I say, speaking of basketball, that's what I was saying earlier. I always got a great athletic program, won a state championship in baseball last year, and then this year I know they competed. They played in the state finals last night against Franklin. Came up a little short, but good program.
Yeah, Franklin's no slouching. Pick off there. LaRue's back. Franklin's no slouch in basketball either. So, but
it's interesting with a lefty in the mound here. You know, we use a Cohen, as far as pickoffs. Is good jump there, good rip. Drake, get out of here, ball. Get out of here, ball. Get out of here, ball.
Off the base of the wall there in left center field.
Come on, Cohen. Come on,
Cole
Cohen.
LaRue's
Roll,
coming
Cohen.
around.
Good. Get dirty. Safe.
Safe there. So for your fourth run there on a stand-up double by Drake Aldridge. Great work there by Drake. Your number 4 hitter.
That's what I like to see Big Boy do there. Hit one in the gap and hit it hard.
Yeah, if this had been Thursday night, that ball would have been gone. Of course, earlier we were talking about when Weston hit the ball off the left field, the base of the left field wall, that probably would have been a home run Thursday night. But we'll take that, especially with one out.
Well, I can tell you, Drake, you ever get a chance to interview Drake, ask him what Coach LaRue thinks about ground balls. He'll tell you. I tell Drake, I said, no ground balls, Drake. No ground balls, Drake. We got to hit it hard and hit it in there.
Well, Coach Jordan put Drake on ball one there to Case. He put Drake on the first show with Cohen. So maybe we'll get to talk to him after one of these games. Maybe we might get to talk to him after this game.
If he keeps hitting it like that, we definitely going to talk to him.
So 1-0 here to Case. 1-1 now. Good pitch by D'Artez there on the outside.
Yeah, he's staying away from him. So they got to make the adjustment and keep that front side closed and drive it into right field.
One pitch here. Ooh, okay. I mean, I'm glad he didn't call it, but
yeah.
So, Coach, how's it feel to call a game for your son, scoring a run right in front of you, telling him to get dirty? It's gonna be a pop up here.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting, pretty neat there. You're right. It's kind of sometimes I don't know if I'm in parent mode or coach mode, and sometimes they don't know either. But that was a good thing to watch. But honestly, Nick, this group of boys here, I've watched them, coach them. Out of most of the seniors, I've coached the majority of them since they were 8 years old, and they're all like my little boys. To tell you the truth, and see all kind of success. Woo! Oh, come on, Blue, no way. That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
I tell you, we're gonna go to break on that.
Yeah, that was a good pickoff.
You're watching 446 Sports.
Certified Transmission, you can count on our certified mechanics with over 35 years experience to get your vehicle fixed right and get you back on the road.
Got transmission problems? Go where you know. Certified Transmission.
Time for a red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
And we're back at Eagles Nest. You know, the great thing about that being the third out, and that's the only thing I'm going to say, is that we got to take a 1-20 break just to kind of cool off. We don't necessarily agree with the call there.
That was a tough call,
but
it is what it is.
But hey, it is what it is, like Coach LaRue said. So Cooper Scott here, top of the fourth. We got Dennison up to bat here with Dupree in your X mark on deck circle. That's a ball one from Cooper. 4-0. Your Eagles leading. Here's Gavin.
Boy, Nick,
to Aldridge.
Good pick there, Drake. Good
job
Gav.
there. So,
Nick, you see how nice that turf is, dude. We're not used to that. No, you probably had to pick rocks up before.
Man,
as nice as this turf.
I'm just disappointed. I'm waiting my whole life to call a baseball game and call somebody a dirt bag, and can't even do that now. But no, it is nice. I mean, to be honest with you, Coach, I mean,
man, he's giving him that river right there. But
y'all
stay right there, Coop.
Y'all were here early. I got here early as well. Riverside Hospital foul ball there. And so we were the only 3 or 4 people here. Coach Jordan, Eddie Butterfield, his son, and then you and myself. And at 8:30 this morning, and if it wasn't for this turf, everybody would have been here. Play there by Coop.
Way to be an athlete, Coop. Way to make a play there, man.
1 to 3 there from Scott to Aldridge for your second out of the game. Second out of the top of the 4th inning here. But everybody would have been here trying to drive this field, try to get it ready after 2 inches of rain yesterday. So, yes, I will say the turf is nice, and the slope that you all have in the outfield really allows this thing to drain. Good pitch there by Coop. That's a first strike there to ball. But
no, that's the only thing. These kids don't get to rake their position and tamp mounds and do all that good stuff.
Yeah, and Evan Soche, who was here during the Terry Matthews, the game where we interviewed Marcus, and Evan Soche was the catcher from the ball inside out one there. But look at this. Boy, if Coop gets there a little faster, we may have a play.
That's kind of
so ball with a single there right over Drake's head. So we have now we have Leonard up the bat with Leonard up the bat with Alexander X mark on deck circle.
That's those little things in ball games that matter there. That's the 8-hole getting a 2-out hit, and I hope you don't get picked off here. I'm bragging about it. The 8-hole hitter getting a 2-out hit there, and everybody's like, "Oh, that's what." That brings the 9-hole up in this inning, and if he gets a hit, that's great. But if not, it lets you roll over your lineup to where you start the next inning with the top of your lineup with no outs. It's those little things like that really make a difference.
And you can, and once again, and we're talking about it. We're going to say it numerous times. You can just definitely tell the quality of this team, this opponent, this Iowa team, because they're number 8 hitter like that. And I mean, it's one thing to compete at your local level, but when you go to Sulphur and you win, you have to have a lineup like this, Coach, and you have to have these arms that these guys have.
Well, Iowa's definitely a well-coached team. I've watched them play over the last 2 or 3 years and been impressed with
Riverside Hospital
with
foul ball there.
The way they play the game, and they do the little things right. And in high school baseball, that's what you got to do. You don't have to be a hero. You don't have to be a D1 commit and hit them off the wall all the time, but just play the game the right way.
Ball's going to advance here to second base on the wild pitch. Let's talk about commitments, Coach, and why you brought it up. I just want Drake Aldridge, LCU baseball. Ben Wade, College of the Desert in California. Michael Henry, LCU football. Cohen LaRue, Centenary College. Case Butterfield, South Arkansas University Tech. Ball 4 there, unfortunately. So that's going to make it runners on first and second. So Jaden, we know, was John Melvin University, and then Cooper Scott, LSUE. I mean, that's a lot of talent from this senior class, and I'm sure there's others that are probably going to be committing or signing here soon.
Well, it's definitely a special group, and I've enjoyed watching them grow and develop over the years. And like you said, it's those kids you just mentioned, but there's so many more that make this team so special, and they all contribute. And
good pitch there.
Big part of everything that Holy Savior Menard baseball is.
Talk about Cody Lyons.
Oh, you're gonna make me get Cody Lyons was a kid. He's my neighbor for one thing. I'm at the top. I'll lead off with Cody when we come back here.
Sabine State Bank strikeout by Cooper Scott there to end the inning. So we'll take a break here. You're watching 446 Sports.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family for all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, apparel and promotions in Pineville.
we're back at the Eagles Nest here in the bottom of the fourth inning with your Eagles winning 4-0. Fours are up, Coach. Fourth inning, 4 runs, and number 4, Ben Wade up the bat. But let's go back to Cody Lyons just real
I was
quick.
going to talk about Cody Lyons. Cody Lyons was a big part of our he was a starter last year, one of our arms that pitched a bunch and, was going to have a big role on this year's baseball team. He's one of, I'm going to tell you, he's one of the emotional leaders, a great kid.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's out right now. So ball one there to Ben.
Cody, unfortunately, during the great football, they had a district championship in football, and Cody was a starter on the football team, and unfortunately, he had a knee injury that kind of required some surgery, so he's still out on the shelf. So definitely a big part of the baseball plans this year that we had to somebody has to step up and fill those innings that he did and play in the outfield.
Riverside Hospital foul. But one thing you guys may not know is that Cody's grandfather, Martin Lyons, was very instrumental in bringing back the football stadium for Menard football in the 90s. I grew up with Jimmy and John, and they were real close to Jimmy's little Ben Wade on the swinging strike there, strike out for the first out of the innings. And they were, like I said, but they used to play on Thursday nights at Bolton. They'd play football, and then we'd play on Fridays. I went to Bolton, and they wanted to bring it back, and they did. And they have been Menard Eagles through and through. Miss Loretta, Mr. Martin, and just a great family. And glad that not only did we get to do the broadcast, but I'm glad to get back in touch with Jimmy and get to see, his son and his family, and met his wife earlier in the season. And one thing Jimmy did tell me is he's able to bowl. Cody's able to bowl, so he's competing in something. And boy, when you're a competitor, that's what it takes. You just want to do what you can. So 3-0 here to Nate. So it looks like
good at bat here for Nate.
It looks like Dartez kind of, off right now. And
there you go. Don't give him that.
Ball 4. So.
Now Cody's like we're getting back. I know we talked about Cody here, but he's like the another assistant over there. He's their hype man, and he's always had a positive influence on his team. And his energy was like I said, a big part of what Holy Savior Menard baseball is. And like I said, great kid, and hopefully he'll get a chance to step out on this diamond before this year's over with.
Jaden Williams up the bat now with Gavin Hilton, your X mark on deck circle.
All right, let's go, Jaden.
Bottom of the 4th. Dartez pitch.
Good
Ball 1. I tell you, man, he has got that high fastball. It's moving. Yeah. I mean, he's got a little velo there.
That's the only part about being directly behind it. Sometimes you can tell the speed, but you just don't know how fast. There you go. Good job. Way to take that. Jaden. That's a great team at bat right there. Get on base any way you can. And Gavin's been hot, so let's give him a chance to drive in some runs right here.
Yeah, Gavin was 3 for 3 in the first game, and like I said, I know he reached earlier. Did he get a hit? Did he get a hit in his first at bat here? This game, Coach? I can't remember.
He actually had a fly ball. He had a sac fly to center field.
Sac fly, okay. So he's putting the ball in play.
Yeah, so. He was aggressive first pitch fastball, and he jumped on it. That's why he probably got a curveball this time.
Yep, ball 1. Coach, wow, he's coming out quick, Coach. Coming out quick. He was almost sprinting out the dugout. So and sometimes you have, plays like that just to kind of get them to calm down. To kind of get them settle in.
Anytime you walk and a hit batter as a coach, you kind of want to go settle your guy down. And, it's a 4-0 game right now. It's a big, 4-0's a good lead. But, anytime if you big at bat, some more runs right here would make it definitely a comfortable lead.
Boy, their coach has a Coach O binder over there, Coach. It worked, didn't it? He had a strike there, 1-1 now. So, Gavin Hilton on you. Up the back. Cooper Scott, X mark on deck circle.
That's right there with, he walk the batter and hit a batter in front of you, so you probably good job. Get there, Nate. Hold your bag, Nate. Good. Yeah, go ahead, Nate.
That's an E5 there on ball, but I think that's Reggie Ball, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, that's not. I'm sorry, that's Tyler Laverne. So we'll take it. Bases loaded now for Cooper Scott with one out. And
Cooper's hitting in the leadoff role here. Everybody, a lot of times the old philosophy is, Cooper's last year led us in hitting, and a lot of times that the old school way is that guy hits in the 3-hole. But now that guy's in the 1-hole because you will get him more at bats.
Danny talked about that earlier in the year in the broadcast, and talking about sometimes it's just about getting that extra AB every game. Good pitch there.
What Dartes said, I'm gonna come at him right here. That was a nice fastball there.
Yeah, I think Coop's wishing he would have pulled the trigger on that one.
Surprised him a little bit.
Yeah. 0-1 here to Scott. Calling the Rooney X mark on deck circle. That's a ball one there.
Ball one. Coop's been hitting it hard. He's due for a big hit right here. There wouldn't be a better time than right now.
Playing him straight up pretty much. Oh, thought that was high from here, but did have movement though.
It did.
Did have good movement on it, so probably a good thing he didn't swing at it. Probably would have popped him up. But not sure.
Come on, get there, Coop. Get there, Coop. Oh, that's a tough play right there.
So that's
hard hit ball.
4-6-3 double play there. Cooper Scott hits into a 4-6-3 double play, but now it's 4-0 here going into top of the fifth. You're watching 446 Sports.
There are some things in life you can fix, and some things are better left to the professionals. When your vehicle has transmission problems, what will you do? Go where you know.
Go where you know, Certified Transmission.
Time for our red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
And we're back at Eagles Nest here in the top of the fifth inning. You blink, and it's 5. It's the fifth inning here, and it's Dartes, your pitcher, up to bat with Cabello and your X mark on deck circle. Cooper Scott still on the bump, doing a great job this game. First pitch. I think if the umpire's behind plate a little bit more, he might see that one, but I'm over here to the left of the plate, so I guess that's why I see it. Good pitch there. Ooh. Yep, there we go.
I don't like this delayed strike. Come on, man. Let's go.
Try being at the perch, man. Try being in left field when that happens.
I don't know how you do that.
Here we go. Got
nice.
Drake kind of pitch to Coop.
Nice play, guys.
3-1 there on the put out from Aldridge to Cooper Scott. So that's a way to start the inning. And, of course, unfortunately, hitting to that double play. But, Coach, I mean, this is a type game to where you hit one like that and a great team's going to turn it on you. And it ends
that's showing great maturity on Coop's part. Like I said, he didn't. He's frustrated. He hit into double play in the last inning, but you know what? He shook it off, come in, and now he's dealing. So that shows some maturity and being a good leader.
Sometimes it's a good thing about being a pitcher too, is you can come out and you immediately good pitch there, great change up there. You can come. You don't have to wait for the ball to be hit to you.
That's true.
You go right back on the mound and you can make something happen quick. Here we go. Here's a shot to LaRue, scoops it up to Aldridge. So 4-3 there on a second out of the inning here for the Yellow Jackets, and now we have LeBlue up to bat with Laverne in your X mark on deck circle. So how do you do this, Coach, as a hitting team? How do you try to get Coop out of his rhythm here? with him dealing this fast like this. Not to give traits, excuse me.
Yeah,
I don't want to give trade. Not Cooper, but when you have a pitcher who's doing this, yeah. I mean, foul the ball off. Take more. I mean, you can't take more pitches.
Really, if they want to, the umpire's really not supposed to let them step out and do all that. But I really, you just gotta hit the ball.
Gotcha. Boy, I just bragged about him, and here he goes 3-0. So,
yeah, I was wanting to get a less than a 12-pitch inning here. We can just go ahead and finish this thing with him. So hopefully, get back on track here. That's it right there.
Good pitch there. Now 3-1. Yeah, because we go right into another game on Monday. So and then. Ooh. 3-2
all right,
now.
Way to work back. Let's see.
Somebody wasn't happy about that one. Nate Bilbo.
Good job, Bilbo. Good play, guys. Way to get out of that inning. Way to pick him up.
That ball was hit so fast to Nate, I didn't have a chance to change the camera view, but we saw the finish of it, which Bilbo to Aldridge, which has been very common this weekend. So great job there. 3 up, 3 down for your Eagles. And you're watching 446 Sports.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
And we're back at the nest here. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning with your Eagles leading 4-0 with Cohen LaRue. And your leadoff batter here with Carter Marcantel and your X-Mark on deck circle. And, boy, I got tongue twisted on that one there, Coach. But
you're doing a great job.
Talked about how fast this game was rolling on. So as long as we're leading, let's keep it going fast.
A couple more runs would make me feel a little bit better.
D'Artez still on the mound. Boy, he pulled the string on that one, Coach.
That was a good pitch.
That was a good pitch. 0-1 to LaRue here. Ball 1. 1-1 here. So Marcantel and the X-Mark on deck circle. D'Artez with the pitch. Ball 2 outside.
D'Artez tries to live on that outside, so hopefully we I can see Cohen's moved up on the box a little bit, moved closer to the plate.
That's the river there. He's been giving it.
Yeah, he's giving them that, man.
Yeah, he's been giving it.
That. Yep, that's why you got to get up on them, put them toes in that white line and be ready to attack.
2-2 here. So LaRue.
Okay, that's
good pitch there.
Right there.
Good pitch there. You
got to know what they're doing and have a good approach right there. You got to get on base right there. Put the ball in play.
Carter Marcantel up to bat now with Drake Aldridge and X-Mark on deck circle. So, wind still blowing to the out of the northwest there to the foul pole in the right field. The pitch. He is painted that corner.
He's living on that river, and our guys got to get up on the plate and hit that ball up the middle.
Okay, I thought they may have hit him, but it didn't. 1-1. So
Carter Marcantel's not scared to take a pitch. He let us in hit by pitches last year. I think he's definitely he'll take one for the team.
Yeah, I think Danny has the stat now. Coop's the leader right now, but just a little outside there. That's 2-1. Good eye by Carter here. So 4-0, Eagles ahead. Bottom of the 5th. D'Artez pitch. Outside 3-1. We'll take that walk too, Coach. So,
yeah, D'Artez is, like I said, he's staying on that outside edge.
3-1 pitch here to Marcantel. Might get down. Nope. Right fielder there. Nice catch. Right fielder would have put out there for your second out of the inning. So Drake Aldridge up the bat now with Case Butterfield next mark on deck circle. And with the exception of I think one error that they've had, Coach, these guys have done well. The Yellow Jackets.
It's been a pretty clean game.
It sure has.
Drake's got to understand right here after that last hit he had last time, he's not going to see many fastballs. Oh, look at that. He's trying to surprise him. That must be up because it is.
It is, yeah. Yeah, and the only reason I can tell is because of where the catcher's mitt is. Riverside Hospital foul ball there. So hadn't been as many of those this game as there has been. So, Drake with that knee brace on that's had an injury from a couple years ago. That's a shot.
That's the way you hit the baseball right there, Drake Aldridge.
Drake's rounding first. Come in a second.
Like we say, no ground balls, Drake Aldridge. No ground balls, baby.
Drake Aldridge with a. Now that's the way you drive the ball.
Yes.
To opposite field if it's outside.
That's the approach right there. They need to be having those conversations about that. If he's going to stay on that outside third, you've got to hit the ball oppo.
Yeah. So. Case Butterfield here, so he's going.
Well, what Coach Marks is here, he's putting some speed on the bases. Yep. He's going to re-enter Drake since it's late in the game. This may be Drake's last at bat.
It's going to be Guillory, 15, Guillory.
So he's basically subbing a runner in, then he's going to re-enter Drake into the defense, and what Drake your starters can re-enter.
Right. So your courtesy runner for your pitcher catcher. Do you have to determine them before the game?
Well, not before the game. Just once that guy he's assigned to that person.
Right.
So.
Riverside Hospital foul ball there for your first strike. So, for example, that's that's also something that's different. I mean, the pitchers for the Eagles, they pretty much all stay on the field and run. Now we know Ben usually has a courtesy runner at catcher here, but play here to third baseman.
That's a tough play there.
Now question, Coach. So do you think this third baseman is not used to the turf? Because those bounces?
Yeah, that's a tough bounce. He really got to come get that on the run and field it almost above his head. You almost catch it, at your eye level. But, he tried to chest it up. That's a tough one.
And that's something Danny has pointed out, especially with Gavin and Cohen at, second and short, how they, Danny would come and try to get the ball on a short hop on a natural grass field. Yeah. But these guys can let it come back to them. Ben Wade here.
Yeah, and kind of what's funny about it, Nick, different from, these kids have grown up playing on turf their whole life,
Right.
I've got my youngest son reads in 8th grade. He's playing at a little junior high tournament in Natchitoches today, and he's played. I don't even know. He can probably count in his hand how many times he's played on dirt fields. You know what I mean? Right. That's just kind of this is what they're used to now.
Case Butterfield takes second there, so 1-1 now to Ben Wade with Jay Giller on third. 2 outs here. The pitch. So is that a pitch out?
I think it's he's just trying to live on that edge out there to help him get him chase a little bit.
Well, the only reason I'm asking is because the way the catcher went to it.
Yeah, he was way out there.
So maybe you're just trying to get Ben to chase one. Oh,
see, this delayed strike's killing me, dude. Because you're right.
Oh, he did, but he called a strike. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought he called that a ball. Okay.
It's 2-2.
Okay, yeah, that's what I have now. Way to battle there, Ben. Riverside Hospital foul ball. So, Guillory on third, Butterfield on second.
Big at bat right here. We need these 2 extra runs.
D'Artez from Iowa trying to get out of the jam here and see if Ben Wade can't make him pay here. Ball 3, good eye Ben. Full up here. 32 count.
As a coach, you always want a 5-run lead because that grand slam can't tie you up.
Good eye there. That's a LA Land Bank base on balls there by Ben Wade. Brings up Nate Bilbo with Jaden Williams, the X mark on deck circle. Going to have a visit here by the coach. Yeah, so that's a good point there, Coach. Trying to get that 5th run. That way, if they do hit that slam.
Looks like Trey Curley's come in to be the courtesy runner for Ben Wade.
Okay, good.
I think
good.
that's who that is.
Yep, good call there. So Curley in. So that means Curley. He can't.
No, courtesy runners are just they can still they're not being used as a sub or anything, so he can still enter the game.
Right. Ball 1 there.
I think we almost take it till we get a strike right here. He's struggling a little bit. Let's make him throw one over the plate.
Get Curley a little air time there. See Curley at first and Butterfield at second and Jay Guillory at third. Ooh.
See, that's a
Yeah, got a little ahead of himself there, thinking it might have been a fastball coming at him, but
and Nate's actually been hitting the ball pretty well lately, so he let him be a little aggressive.
That one's in the dirt, in the turf. But no, you were talking about the turf and not being any dirt and tamping the mound or the behind the plate. But Evan was talking about that, and he asked about a water hose, and Coach George said, "I don't think we even own a water hose." Oh, that's a shot. Nope.
Too much air under.
Yep. To your right fielder. So 3 left on base. No runs, 3 left on base for your Eagles there. We'll come back and be at the top of the 6th inning. You're watching 446 Sports.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hall. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
There are some things in life you can fix, and some things are better left to the professionals. When your vehicle has transmission problems, what will you do? Go where you know.
Go where you know. Certified Transmission.
Yeah, we're back at Eagles Nest here in the top of the 6th inning, and we have Laverne up for Iowa with Dennison and the X mark on deck circle. First pitch from Cooper Scott, strike 1. Good start here by Coop. Play here by Nate.
Good job, Coop. Good job, Nate. Roll us some ground balls. We'll get out of here early.
5-3 for your first put out of the inning for Iowa with now Dennison up to bat with Dupree in next mark on deck circle. And tell you what, Coach, I can't even those hot shots to Nate, and he fields them so fast and throws them. I don't even get a chance to change to. Oh, here's a shot here to Gavin. Job, Gavin. 6-3 there for your second out of the top of the 6th inning for the Yellow Jackets. Now up to bat is Dupree with Reggie Ball in the X mark on deck circle.
Coop's working fast, doing a great job here. And
Good pitch there. Strike 1. One thing about being up here, Coach, you can hear more stuff. Riverside Hospital foul ball. You can hear stuff. You can smell the food cooking. And it's like you're part of the game right here. I ain't mad at that pitch. See if he can chase it, but
Yeah, he overthrew a little bit. I think he was going to get on one right there.
1-2 now to ball. I'm sorry, to Dupree with ball in your on deck circle. Pitch by Cooper Scott here.
Good.
Ball there to
Get
Gavin.
that play through the ball. Good play, Gav. Good job.
3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no
Anytime
errors.
you can end an inning in less than 12 pitches, that's a good inning. Great job, Coop.
Good job. You're watching 446 Sports.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
And we're back here in the bottom of the 6th inning, and we have your first Lanyap Home Care pitch and change of the game. We have Dennison coming in for Iowa, for the Yellow Jackets, for Dartez. Dartez had a good game, Coach. I know he's on the losing side right now, but he did a good job. Have Ball go to first, and don't know if I can find
Dartez out there. I'm sure he's out
unless he's at center. He might be at center field. He's a lefty at center field, so he may have stayed in the center field. Jaden Williams up to bat here with Gavin Hilton and Yexmark on deck circle, and see if Jaden can't get it started. Ball one there.
There you go. Went behind him.
Yeah, second ball there, so about just behind him. So, Coach, how? So this week, 2 of the 4 games, you've seen teams with 2 left-handed pitchers. How often does that happen in high school?
I wish we had more lefties. We don't have any lefties. Lefties is a rare commodity.
Yeah.
It's, especially when you have a good one.
Ball high, so that's L.A. Land Bank base on balls for Jaden Williams there. Gavin Hilton up the bat here. Going to turn the lineup over after Gavin to Cooper Scott, the X-Mark on deck circle. But, that kid from Natchitoches Central who closed the –
Ross Lindsay.
Yeah.
He's a solid kid. I've got to watch him over the years develop, and he's a hard-working kid. And
he was around 92 from the left side. That's pretty tough. Gavin with Riverside Hospital foul ball, which is going to be the first strike of that bat. So
Gavin pulled back and did a little slash there.
I think I'll change it up a little bit, I guess. So that's something I hadn't talked to Coach about, but what brand baseballs did he use?
That's a good question.
I know when I played, it was diamond baseballs.
Yeah, diamond.
Red stitches.
I like a diamond baseball. I still buy diamonds for my teams.
So
they've got to have some certain stamp now. It's everything's got to have a stamp nowadays.
There you go. Oh, boy, that was kind of wicked. Ooh, he may have had him, too.
Yep.
Glad he didn't throw the pick there, try to back pick him there. Cabello may have had him. No, I'm sorry. LeBlue may have had him there. But, no, I know that I know everything is supposed to be Biden's, if I'm not mistaken. That's a good bunt
That's
there by
a great
Gavin.
bunt by Gavin. Beat that out, Gavin. Way to hustle. Get down there. Great play. Oh,
Woo.
that was a great call. That was a close call. Way to get down the line, Gavin. Great play by the pitcher, though, to be athletic enough to get over there and make that play.
He did his job. It'd been nice for him to be on first as well, but good sacrifice bunt there. So
Sure was.
So it goes down as a 0 in the column, at the AB column, but hey, that'll help your batting average at the end. Got Cooper Scott here with Cole and LaRue.
You can see how important that one run is.
Yes,
Coach
it is.
Marks is paying for that 5th run to where he can rest a little bit easy.
For sure.
Oh, get up. He threw it in the center field on him.
Somebody missed a signal.
Yeah, that was a little miscommunication there.
Now, the difference there, Coach, if that ball is thrown to the bag and probably hits the ground, Jaden probably has a better chance. Yeah. But the way he threw it, as hard as he threw it.
Yeah, the center fielder was on it pretty quick.
Yeah. It's going to be behind him. So, least advances the runner. Okay, so Cooper Scott on the fielder's choice, out number 2. And Jaden Williams now 90 feet away. 5th run of the game. Cole LaRue up to bat. And we got Carter Marcantel and the X mark on deck circle here. See if Cohen can't come through clutch here. See Jaden over here on third base in your screen. This guy has some movement on his pitches. Ball 1.
Yeah, that curveball he threw a while ago,
Yeah.
he threw it from a weird slot.
Yes.
And that sucker had a lot of movement on it. It was kind of he threw it from almost like a 3/4 slot.
No pitch here. Inside, 2-0. Like to see Carter get another chance here. Ball 3. .30 count here to LaRue. Probably gets the take
No
sign.
green lights here. Let's see.
That's a LA Land Bank base on balls for Cohen LaRue. Carter Marcantel up the bat with Drake Aldridge and X mark on deck circle.
Let's see if Coach tries to put something on right here with 1st and 3rd with a runner.
Well, they haven't thrown it down.
Yeah, the thing about being a lefty, as a runner, sometimes you got to go on first movement or you wait for him to commit to the plate. So it's kind of.
I got the camera on that view.
He wants to get him hung up. Yeah, see, but they didn't bite for it. He was trying to get a throw down and a run down, but I always said, nope, we want to pitch to the guy.
Strike 1. That's old softball stuff. That's stuff that they used to do in softball. Now they doing in baseball. Riverside Hospital foul ball. Talk to me about these bats, Coach, because man, they don't seem to have the ping that they used to have on the bats. Is that?
It's definitely not the drop 5s from the 90s, but that's a whole different era, different bat. But bottom line, hitting's hitting. You got to square it up, and see, there's that angle that I'm talking about. The catcher's even jumping around with it. That's if when he's throwing that for a strike, I bet he gets a lot of swing and misses.
Yeah, that's wicked for sure.
Come on, Carter, do a job. Cohen's got to get a good lead at 2nd and scoring a base hit right here. It's a big moment here. There it is, Carter. Bang it. Good. Let's go. Come on, Carter. Beat that to get there. Good. Be aggressive, Cohen. Yes.
Hey, there we go.
That's
2 runs there on the. We're gonna call it a. Well, yeah, I'm gonna give him a hit. I'm gonna give him a hit because
we'll give him probably a hit, and I'd say probably an error on the throw to allow Cohen to score.
That's right.
But he gets a good 1 RBI on that.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was going to give him a hit and 1 RBI, and then Cohen scoring on the error. So, but man, that's 2 big runs.
As much as I talk about Drake not hitting ground balls, that was a great ground ball by Carter to put some pressure and score a run, and he's got the speed to beat it out.
You almost there, which you can't tell your pitcher not to, but you almost want your pitcher on that one, Coach, not to touch it.
Yes, 100%.
Not to touch it.
And we teach that, Nick. When you teach that ball up the middle, especially where your middle infield guys are playing, and what makes that so different is he called that a strike.
He called that a strike.
All right, Drake, make him get mad now, Drake.
Yeah, Drake's 0-2.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, 1-1. I'm sorry, 1-1. So, but ball 2 there. No, but you were talking about how
Well, the ball gets on you so much faster now on this turf. You know what I mean? It's an easier play for the middle infielders. If they're positioned correctly, and that comes with experience and just playing.
Ball 3-1 now.
All right, Drake's got to be sitting fastball, trying to hit one as far as he can right here. He's looking middle. That one. That's it. Oh,
wow.
Wow. Drake smoked that ball. Great play, third baseman.
Yes, and I didn't get it.
No, you're not going to get
it switched over.
That ball's, I don't know what the exit velocity on that, Nick, but that's way too hot to be switching.
That's one of those that, look, you make the play because you don't think about it, where the other two that he bobbled, he had to think about it. But, Drake Aldridge goes out. But your Eagles get 2 runs in the bottom of the 6th inning to go up 6-0. You're watching 446 Sports.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
And we're back at Eagles Nest here. Top of the 7th inning with the Iowa Yellow Jackets up to bat. Number 15, Reggie Ball, up to bat with number 2, Leonard in the X mark on deck circle. Cooper Scott with the first pitch. Strike.
Way to get ahead, Coop. This is, part of the you got your 8-9 up. You're right here. You want to fill the zone up. Let your defense work.
Shot there to
right
center field.
I tell you what, I've been impressed with this ball kid. This 8-hole hitter, he may be the best one I've seen in a while. That kid did a great job right there.
Yeah, both of them. He's hit Oppo.
Looks like they're putting a runner in for him.
Okay.
31's going in.
Yeah, so we have 31 there, which is written in. Oh, Trey Maynor. So Trey Maynor is up as your pinch runner here for Reggie Ball, who we know has 2 hits tonight. He's done a really good job. And up to bat now is Leonard with Alexander in the X mark on deck circle. No outs here, top of the 7th. Eagles up 6-0. Cooper Scott with the pitch. Oh, Button here.
Button. Let it roll, Nate. Get him, Nate. You better go if you're going to go. And nobody covered third. He should have been at third base.
Yeah, it's a difficult play there. I mean, I think we'd give him a hit there. That's
definitely a hit. That's a tough play for Nate. You got to make a decision to try to field it and throw it or let it roll foul,
That's your coach knowing your 9-hole hitter, too.
That's obviously a bunt for a hit there because there's no sacrifices when you're down 6-0.
That's right. Exactly what I was about to say. Ben Wade with
Ben's trying to get him one, boy. He can't stand it.
So Alexander up the bat with D'Artez and the X mark on deck circle. Strike 1 there.
We don't. Coach Marks hadn't sent anybody to warm up, but I think he's sending somebody down there now. Because I was going to say this is Cooper's game to close out. It looks like somebody's headed that way.
J.D. Shelton, 19, is heading down there. So.
Coop's getting that. He's getting close to 90 pitches here. I think he's at 87.
Okay. I think I've got 1-2, Coach, because I think the first one that Ben threw down, I think that was a ball.
Okay.
So runner on first and second. Nobody out. Got him.
I think Cooper just likes striking out the top of the lineup.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Sabine State Bank strikeout there by Cooper Scott. First out of the inning for the Yellow Jackets. So D'Artez, your starting pitcher, is up to bat now with Corbello and your X mark on deck circle. Ball a little outside there. He's giving the river on the east side. He's not giving the river on the west side, Coach.
I agree.
But it was a little high there, 2-0. That might have been Cooper's fastest pitch he's thrown all game. Maybe not. Could be wrong. 2-0 here to D'Artez. That's a strike.
Yeah, D'Artez taking till he gets a strike, which is, six. You down 6-0. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
What'd you call it earlier? I'd like for him to roll one over here.
Yeah, we can roll this a little ground ball right here.
Get out of this game. Or.
Oh, there. He liked that one in the river.
Yeah, he did. Yes, he did.
And we're going to call that the Sabine River.
Yeah.
West side.
That's right. Good one. 2-2 here. Cooper's got the D'Artez, his starting counterpart.
There it is.
Back up.
Oh, just get one. Let's go get an out. Good.
Good work there. Good work there. We got second out of the inning on the fielder's choice. So they can talk about getting that defensive position. So looks like got a couple parents down here a little anxious for this one to be over. They were sitting down earlier, and so all right, up to bat now is Corbello with LeBlue in your X mark on deck circle. At the shot to
that's a pretty good hit.
right
ball.
center field. That's going to score 2 off the bottom of the wall there. Stand up double for Corbello. Makes it now 6-2. And boy, those 2 runs are very critical now, aren't they, Coach?
That's why they come into play, because without those 2 extra runs, the tying run steps to the plate right here.
Mm-hmm.
Which, again, this is a good senior-laden Menard team. That's, you can see they're not too rattled about that. They just know they need one more out, and we go into the house.
Pitch. Ball 1 a little high there. Oh, Jaden slips.
I don't think that's second base. All right.
This netting up here kind of gets you, so.
Oh, yeah. F4 to end it.
So, Colin LaRue with the put out there on the fly ball, the infield fly ball, and your Eagles victorious. Eagles win 6-2 over the Iowa Yellow Jackets. We're going to take a break, and we're going to come back, and we're going to close this game out. You're watching 446 Sports.
There are some things in life you can fix, and some things are better left to the professionals. When your vehicle has transmission problems, what will you do? Go where you know.
Go where you know. Certified transmission.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hall. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
And we're back at Eagles Nest, where the Holy Savior Menard Eagles were victorious in the second game of the doubleheader today, 6-2 over the visiting Iowa Yellow Jackets. Man, Coach, what a great game. Won't you give us the box score and a rundown of the game?
Yeah, I'll give you a little rundown. Let's start with the pitching first. It'd be the shortest. Cooper Scott threw 7 innings and gave up 6 hits and 2 runs, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. He did all that in 97 pitches and faced 31 batters. So that's a pretty efficient night at the on the bump. For
7
Cooper.
times 3 is 21. How many batters did you say he faced?
He faced 31.
31,
So
10 over the minimum.
10
so
over the minimum.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Nothing at all. And the offensive side, like I said, it was good to see us square up some balls. Drake Aldridge led us in hitting. Drake was 2 for 3 with one. Let me see. I see the RBIs. He had 1 RBI. Drake had 2 hits, and then we had Butterfield with 1. Bilbo had a hit. Jaden Williams had a hit. And so we had 5 hits total, 6 runs. And on the run side, Cooper Scott scored a run. Colin LaRouche had 2 runs. Butterfield had 1. And Bilbo and Jaden Williams scored a run. So actually production, good quality production up and down the lineup.
I was going to say, good production in both games, and I tell you what, just what the Eagles needed after Thursday night, and Tuesday night, two rough games, but against quality opponents, and to come out and finish, this tournament, this Red River Classic, in the second game today, third game of the tournament, against a good Iowa team to finish state champ from their division. So yeah, a good ball club and a good day. And then we have the Shamrock.
The Shamrock Fest is going on tonight. So anybody that's listening, I know that's a 6:00 event tonight at the Riverfront Center. If you don't have a table or tickets yet, I'm sure they'll take care of you at the door if you want to show up and help support HSM and everything that's going on at Holy Savior Menard. I think this is for the technology department, and it's definitely there's been a lot of people put a lot of work into it, and actually I'll be over there. I've got a team there participating.
Yeah, tell us about the team name, Coach.
Yeah, it's the Tipsy Clovers. So it's the name. I didn't choose it, but you know what? I'm rolling with it.
That's right. That's right.
Myself and my wife Brandy and Matt and Maria Whitehead have a table, and there's several supporters that have tables, so it's going to be a fun event, and it always is. And anytime you bring community together and have a good time, and it's for a worthy cause. So.
Yeah, excellent, good there. We're going to have Coach Jordan come up and join us here in the post game show with Coach Jordan Marks. Going to be a happy camper. I know Thursday. He wasn't too happy after the game, but it is what it is. Whenever you play a quality opponent like the Lutcher Bulldogs. So we're now joined by Michael Henry, victorious pitcher from the game this morning, and then Coach Jordan Marks, whichever. But we're gonna take both of them, okay? Both of them at the same time here. All right. So Coach Jordan, can you hear me?
I got you.
Okay. Michael, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, talk to us a little bit more, Mike, so I can adjust. Michael, talk to me again.
Hello.
Okay, yep,
right.
Bump you up there. Well, Michael, let's start with you. Great game this morning.
Thank you.
Got the team off to a good start, victorious, bounced back from Thursday. So what'd you feel about your performance earlier?
I think I did pretty good. Wasn't my best outing, but I think it was good enough to get us a win.
So you're now, if I'm not mistaken, 3-0 on the season.
3-1.
3-1. Okay, I'm sorry, I must have missed an away game. So that's a great number there. What's your favorite pitch, Mike? I mean, if you don't have to tell people if you don't want, because we are live. I don't know if Coach Jordan wants you to, but I mean, what you like to throw when you need a strike?
I'm really tied between 2 pitches, a fastball and curveball.
Okay.
I think probably say curveball because it's more effective.
I got you. I
like throwing it.
And I heard that you're a high energy guy, man. That you like you like the pressure to be on. So that's good for a pitcher, to be able to battle like that. Coach LaRue and I on the broadcast were talking about how Cooper, how he hit into the double play. But the great thing about being a pitcher is if you do something like that, you get to go right back out and you're pitching. You're part of every play. So it was good to see that. So man, let's go on to LCU.
Yes,
for football. So, quarterback. So, talk about any chance of doing both sports or No.
At this moment, no.
No, okay, I got you. Well, man, we definitely appreciate you coming on the show, man. You did a great job, and we look forward to seeing you. Hopefully, you'll be on the coaches show here pretty soon. We're getting all the seniors on there. So, Mike, great job, and man,
Thank
victorious 3-1. So, appreciate you being up here, man. We're gonna go
Thanks
to
for
Coach.
having me.
No problem. We're gonna go to Coach Jordan now. So, Coach, man, the last post game. You weren't very happy.
No.
Thursday night, but you got a big smile on your face today, and I know this second game in particular was a big one.
Sure. I mean, I think we came out today. The first game, we didn't really get things rolling until late. Challenged the guys right after the game, said, look, you're going to have to show up this game. And our whole goal was to go 2-2 on the week after we lost Thursday. So guys stepped up to the plate and did it. No pun intended.
Let's talk about, and we talked about Mike. Let's talk about Mike from earlier, since we didn't have a post game show in between. So let's talk about Mike a little bit.
Sure. Mike's last two outings, he hadn't had his best stuff, and he's battled through it and gave us the chance to win. And really, when you run a guy out there, that's all you can ask for. And we still got some things to work on. It's tough with our staff right now, playing 4 games a week. So we're trying to find everybody's spot and stuff like that. But no, Mike threw really well. He pounded the zone. I think we walked the first guy on 4 pitches and didn't throw. I think the rest of the inning he threw two balls the rest of the inning. So he settled in and gave us a chance to win.
And took up innings for today for the second game.
Sure.
Which is another positive because, and actually, I mean, didn't even have to go to the bullpen, so
right.
That's big. I know the first game was a one rule after 5, but still, once again, that's less pitching because this week your schedule it was even crazier than this past week. But so appreciate Mike, the job he did earlier. Let's talk about Cooper Scott in this second game.
Coop, he's been like that all year for us. He shows up, you know what you're going to get out of him. He battles, he pounds his zone. He gives up a few hits, but he never gets rattled, and he keeps pounding. He just keeps the ball around the strike zone.
Yeah, and then let's talk about your hitting. Just talk about all day.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about the hitting all day. I mean, great to see the guys get some confidence at the plate.
Yeah, and then, and usually in a 10-run ball game, I kind of take some guys out and let some guys get some other looks. But, I mean, we've been struggling lately. Yeah. So as many live reps and reads that we can get right now, that's what we're going to do. I didn't think we opened up game 1 like I wanted to. But then as the game went on, I think we woke up a little bit and definitely swung the bat really, really well this game.
Yeah, in the first game, like you're talking about, the first inning, there were so many errors. Now, granted, you put the ball in play, but I think you actually had better contact later in the game.
No doubt.
Although they you didn't quite get the results because of them being hit to people. So this Iowa team last year, quality team. What do you know what they lost from last year?
They didn't lose anything.
Oh wow,
they didn't lose anything. There's all juniors out there. I think they got one senior. Corbello, he's going to LSU, the big left fielder.
Okay.
But no, that's the same exact team. And then Hannigan does a good job. They're going to run on you. They're going to put pressure. They're going to bunt. They're going to do the little things the correct way. I just think our guys showed up and wanted a little more today and swung the bat.
Yeah, the one we were talking about, their 9-hole hitter having the bunt. I mean, they're down 6-0, runner on first, no outs, but that was a bunt for a hit.
Yep.
I mean, it's just a quality team. And talking about Ball, the number 8 hitter had two hits.
Mm-hmm.
And was was good at the bottom of the lineup as well. So but yeah, no, we watched a good baseball and we watched a quick baseball game.
Yeah, both of them were quick.
Both of those guys were working, man. They were up there and they were getting it.
Yep.
Coach LaRue joins us back on the broadcast. I had promised the porch crew that I was going to mute his mic a few times, and game went.
I'm going to stay up here as long as I can because they're cleaning up right now. So we're going to leave them a bit.
That game went so fast I didn't even have a chance to mute it. Okay, Coach, let's talk about this week. Well, of course, big day tomorrow. We got a little competition that. At the Buffalo Wild Wings. Please come out and join us if you're watching the broadcast now. Listen to the broadcast. It's from 7 to 8 tomorrow. Buffalo Wild Wings there on MacArthur Drive. We have Around the Diamond with Coach Scully and Coach Marks, and the softball team starts and usually goes from 7 to 7:30, and then the baseball team picks up in the extra innings, and we take over and just talk about ball, just talk about everything. So we won't take all the secret. We don't want all the information, Coach, because we'll have for the show tomorrow. But just kind of talk about the schedule this week and what your expectations are this week.
This week coming up?
Yes.
Yeah. So Anacoca, which I don't know if they've had their basketball guys previously, but I know they got them back now. I don't know what kind of ball club they are. They're usually a pretty scrappy team. We got them Monday night at Menard. And then Wednesday we go to Opelousas Catholic. That's always a good game. Those guys are really good. They got a lot of seniors. They do the right things. And then Thursday we got a doubleheader at Menard, and we play Pickering. That opens up district for us. So got a big week ahead of us, 4 games again. Hopefully we can do well in the first 2 and set the tone for the week.
Yeah, and that's another great thing about Mike taking up the 5 innings in the first game, Coop taking up the 7 there. So your pitching ought to be fresh for this week going forward.
Sure.
So, well, Coach, we definitely appreciate it. Michael, appreciate you coming. He's Coach Waylon LaRue. I'm Nick Magnano. You're watching 446 Sports. Have a good evening, and may the Lord bless you.